Seems they're trying to invade SoCal all of a sudden. But first, Josefina is on the phone in San Fernando. Josefina, good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations. It's iPad Tag, and we're looking for the winning name from yesterday.
Yes, it's the Lean Burger.
That is the right name. Josefina, you're a winner on Amp Radio this morning. Congratulations. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well now.
Good. What's your last name?
Wednesday. W-E-N-C-E. Wednesday.
Josefina Wednesday.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Josefina. Congratulations. Enjoy your iPad.
Wow, thank you very much.
All right, it's 8:08. We'll get to John Ireland right after this. T.I. on Amp.
Ever had one of the days wish you could stay home, running to a group of suckers who get their hate on. You won't buy, they get wrong. You reply, then things get blown. Way out of proportion. Way past discussion, just you against them. Pick one, you ain't rushing. Figure you'll get jumped here, that's next. So they don't wanna stop there, now they bustin'. Now you gushing. I'm a lab rushing you to the hospital with a bad concussion. Plus you hit 4 times, really hit your spine. Paralyzed way down, then your wheelchair bound. Never mind that, now you lucky to be alive. Just think it all started. You bustin' with 3 guys, nigga pride in the way, but your pride is the way you can mess around, get shot, die in the day. People die every day, all over nonsense. Dirty money, dice, ain't stash box contents. Could this be cause of hip-hop music? Think the ones with the good sense not using. Usually, people don't know what to do when it back against the wall, so they just start shooting. For red or for blue or for dough, I guess. So I'm bankhead up to your project. Ain't no more straight, now I'm straight. Now I get it, now I take time to think before I make mistakes, just for my family's sake. That part of me left yesterday, the heart of me is strong today. No regrets, I'm blessed to say the old me dead and gone away.
I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And oh, I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone.
I ain't never been scared. I lived through tragic situations, could have been there, looking back at it. Most of that stuff didn't even have to happen, but you don't think about it when you're out there trapping in apartments, hanging, smoking and rapping superstars. So next thing you know, we at it. Get locked up, didn't even get mad. Now thinking back down, what a life I had. Most of that stuff look back, just laugh. Some stuff still look back, get sad. Maybe my homeboy still be around, had a not hit the sucker in the mouth that time. I won that fight, I lost that war. I can still see my homie walking out that door. Man, who'd have thought I'd never see for lunch no more? Got enough dead homies, I don't want no more. I had paid with a job, but it cost me more. I should've walked off, took that loss for sure. Now think before I risk my life, take them chances to get my stripes. Somebody put their hands on me, alright. Otherwise stand there talk all night. Cause I hit you, then you sue me. I shoot you, get locked up with me. No more straight, now I'm straight. Now I get it, now I take time to think before I make mistakes, just for my family's sake. That part of me left yesterday, the heart of me is strong today. No regrets, I'm blessed to say the old me dead and gone away.
Oh, I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And oh, I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. I turn my head to the east, I don't see nobody by my side. I turn my head to the west, still nobody inside. So I turn my head to the north, swallow that pill that they call pride. That old me's dead and gone, but that mean me and be alright. I turn my head to the east, I don't see nobody by my side. I turn my head to the west, still nobody inside. So I turn my head to the north, swallow that pill that they call pride. That old me's dead and gone, but that mean me and be alright. Cause oh, I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone.
All right, 8:12.
I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home.
LA is 97.1 Amp Radio.
Dead and gone.
Thank you, T.I. Thank you, Justin Timberlake. It's Carson, Angie. John Ireland joins us on the phone. You know him, radio play-by-play for the Lakers. John, Happy New Year to you, buddy. How are you?
I'm great, Carson. Happy New Year, man. What's going on?
Well, listen, I'm trying to make some sense of the news about these potential 3 teams. You know, we've gone over 20 years without having football here. Of course, I grew up here in L.A. We had my beloved Raiders here from 82 to 94. Then they bailed. They went back north. The Rams were established here, 46. They bailed in 94. It's been 20 years since no football. All of a sudden, we're inundated with the idea that there could be the Rams, the San Diego Chargers, and or the Raiders, or in any configuration here in L.A. Where do we stand with that?
Well, it's complicated, Carson. What I would tell your listeners is that you want to follow the money here. I don't think it's going to be all 3 teams. I think that's a very small chance. There's going to be 1 of 2 projects that are approved. And what the NFL owners love more than anything else is money. So anytime you think about, well, which team are we getting or which team is coming, think about how the NFL owners can put the most money in their pockets. So I'm going to see. It would take me, Carson, you and I could sit at a bar and talk for 4 hours about.
I would like to do that.
I'll test my broadcaster skills here and see if I can explain it in 30 seconds. There is a project in Inglewood where Stan Kroenke, the owner of the Rams.
Oh, I gotta make a chart here on my cocktail napkin. All right.
Okay. So Kroenke
Is this the Hollywood Park place?
In St. Louis, and he's got silly money, Carson. This is, I mean, you and I work a lot. This guy could buy and sell us 10 times over.
Okay.
He is a billionaire married to a Walmart heir. So he's a billionaire married
That's
to
stupid. F you money, yes.
Okay. Yeah, silly money. So he wants to build a $1.9 billion stadium in Inglewood. That's one project. And he would ask a second team to come in with him.
Wait, that's the owner of the Rams?
Yeah, he's the owner of the Rams. If you're a Rams fan, you're rooting for Inglewood. That's where he would. He's already broken ground on it.
And he'll privately fund the 1.9 himself?
Correct.
I mean,
Wow.
they've cleared the land there. Yeah, they have the space.
So he has the land, he has the money, and is St. Louis, the city, trying to hold this back?
They are, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it because he wants out. And as you know, billionaires married to billionaires tend to get what they want. So I think that chance is pretty good that the Inglewood project could go, except that Bob Iger, who is probably the most successful executive in our country right now, he runs Disney, has been hired by the owners to make a project in Carson work. And he's got the Raiders and the Chargers behind him. And he wants to build a $1.7 billion stadium in Carson. That would involve some loans and some public funding, but they've got the money. And so here's what's going on. There's meetings in New York today and tomorrow.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me just stop you for a second. Can I get a Kettle One and soda, please? I'm still at the thing. We're at the bar. All right, now the Carson project is a part of the combo Raiders, Chargers, AFC West rival deal. Like they would split it like the Rams and Raiders used to do at the Coliseum.
No, what would happen would be one of those teams, and I think it would be the Chargers. The Raiders have such great Super Bowl history, and I'm like you, I'm a Raider fan. The Chargers would move to the NFC, so you would have one team in each conference. But that's putting the cart ahead of the horse. So, but anyway, so you've got Bob Iger and his relationships trying to build the Carson Stadium, and you got Stan Kroenke and his silly money trying to build the Inglewood Stadium. So they're going to meet in New York today and look over all the proposals, and then next week in Houston, next Tuesday and Wednesday, they're going to talk about it and possibly vote. And here's the whole key, Carson. You can't do it. You can't move your team unless you get 24 votes. And right now...
Wait, 24 owners of the 32 teams have to be okay with it?
Correct. And there's no other way around it. The commissioner can't do it. You can't do it any other way than to get 24 votes when the owners are all in the same room. And they're going to.
But John, you said money loves money. Follow the money trail. If you're an owner, one of the 32 owners, let's say you own the Miami Dolphins, how does any of these projects in California benefit you financially if you're the owner of the Dolphins?
Great question. If you move your team, there is a $650 million relocation fee. So $1.3 billion is going in the other owner's pocket if two of these teams move.
Wow.
So they're going to want to, you said...
They're incentivized to vote, right?
Yeah, you said it's been 20 years. We keep hearing this. It's like Lucy pulling the football away from Charlie Brown. Every year we keep hearing football's back, football's back. I mean, we've been toyed with so much. But now football is coming back because these owners want to stuff their pockets with money. And the first teams or team who can garner 24 votes is going to get to do it. And to give you a little more perspective on this, as soon as you move your team, if you move your team from St. Louis to Los Angeles, you increase the value by $1 billion with a B. Because we pay more for tickets, you can build more luxury boxes, there would be restaurants, there would be entertainment complexes.
It's the second biggest market. I mean, look at the Clipper effect on that, right?
Right. If this Inglewood thing happens, Carson, Stan Kroenke says he'll build the NFL Network a whole new studio and complex to move there. So it's just ridiculous money going around, and the first people who can do 24 votes are going to get to move. And so there's going to be backroom deals. And
I want to see. This is great stuff. John Ireland joining us live on Amp Radio, trying to figure this whole football thing out. And you've brought such great context into it. I always thought, well, the Oakland Coliseum's falling apart, Qualcomm's falling apart. So these people are moving out of necessity. There's always great game within the game. And the truth is, this is going to be. And I want to see Aaron Sorkin write this script of Bob Iger getting on the phone and then Stan getting on the phone and basically calling these 32 owners and trying to, horse trade billionaire style. Do we like you would in DC on the Hill? Like, do we have your vote? And then there's going to be a vote in Houston, and you're going to see where the alliances lay. I mean, this is going to be politically amazing.
You're 100% right. And by the way, if Aaron Sorkin wrote that, I would literally line up outside.
I would too.
College basketball fans would to see this. But and that's a key part of this, Carson. I don't think Bob Iger would have gotten involved unless he knew he had some votes in his pocket. He's just too smart. And he's got great relationships at the NFL. And Jerry Richardson, who's the chairman of the relocation committee, is the one who asked Iger to get involved. One more thing, and I know we're tight on time here, but
no, this is good stuff. This is far better than Kesha.
Okay. San Diego and Oakland have the least value of franchises of the 32 teams. They're 31 and 32. They're playing in the two oldest stadiums, and I think there is a large portion of owners who want to take care of Dean Spanos, the owner of the Chargers, who's been really loyal and who's been kind of a good NFL guy. So I think right now, if we were to take a straw poll, the Chargers would have the most votes, and that's good news for Carson. But everybody else knows that Kroenke has all that money, and they wouldn't have to spend a dime on anything. Kroenke would just pick up the tab. It's like me and your whole staff going out to a huge dinner and never having to worry about the check.
Right. It's like endless money or doing the right thing. Which way is it going to go?
Right, and it's this is a dated reference because you were too little when this show was on, but it's like the old TV show Dynasty.
I remember.
It's like literally, it's like billionaires arguing with billionaires, and there's going to be dinners with wives and girlfriends. At some dinners there will be both.
Wives and girlfriends, right?
Yeah, and somebody is going to cut an under-the-table deal, and they're all going to come out in $1,000 suits and announce that two of these teams are coming. And
it's amazing to me how little this has to do with football. Two teams are going to end up here after 20 years.